What's going on YouTube? Reds are back again with another video on the up and coming Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So a few days ago there was a leak put up on Twitter from the Gaming Revolution. Some of you may know of this already. It's been out maybe a day or two so far, and this has been making the rounds around YouTube and on other platforms. Now, having said that, there's quite a lot to this leak. Now, before I go into any more detail on this, I want you to know it is a leak. It hasn't been confirmed by Infinity Ward, so do take this with a grain of salt. As I say with all my rumors that get shared. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So, starting off, the source mentions that Modern Warfare Prestige mode will not be continued and be removed to be replaced with a seasonal pass, almost similar to the likes of a Fortnite or Apex Legends season pass. Now, in my opinion, I don't think it was broken. I don't think it needed to be changed, and I know there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be too happy with this choice that Infinity Ward made. Now, what I will say is that the source mentions that they are going to be bringing in a new ranking system, and this is going to be basically season based. So with that being said, it's going to have standard ranks, standard levels from level 1 to 55. However, post rank level 55, you will then have a season rank. Now, this season rank will only stay until the end of that season, as it is temporary, but you will still have your standard rank. You will still be able to have your standard rank once it's reset at level 55. So you go back to your level 55 once the season is over, and you'll be able to start again fresh in a new season. Now, you will still be able to progress throughout the game. The source does want to mention that you will be able to rank up your season rank level from level 55. Now, you won't go season rank 1, season rank 2, etc. You're just going to go up as season rank level 56 and onwards. So for all you hard gamers out there that want to shine, you can still have that ego. Now, previously to other Call of Duty's, Prestige was a major input that many players liked. You know the ones I'm talking about, the sweaty nerds, the ones that had their 6-mans ready, their classes all set up, Monster Energy, Red Bull on the ready. These are the guys that played hours on end, studying the maps, studying the game, new tactics. So what I'm trying to think is, how are these going to change? How are these going to adapt to something like this there itself? Because it is a big change. Like you can't say it's not, especially taking out the likes of Prestige. Will these players even want to play this again? Of course it is still going to be a really good game to play, but realistically this is huge for some people. Prestige was very, very popular in all Call of Duties. I even remember at one stage when I was playing, I used to play for days upon end, just constantly Prestige and no stopping, trying to get that max level, trying to get all them challenges. So I can guarantee there is a lot of people out there that are unhappy. So definitely, it's definitely going to be a lot of hatred towards Infinity Ward at this point. So the source does mention, while you're ranking your player, you will of course have your challenges as expected, and that these challenges complete will have an effect on your progression throughout the game. Now, each challenge you complete will give you an XP multiplier, so that will enable you to level faster throughout the season rank system. Now, supposedly there'll be at least 100 challenges per season, which are just the regular standard challenges you'd come to expect. Now, I can guarantee there will be a lot of people like myself that will be making damn sure, that they're getting 100% every season, because I know for a fact I was doing it on Fortnite and I'll be doing it on Call of Duty. It just has to be done. So just like I mentioned earlier, each challenge gives an XP multiplier and a ribbon for each challenge you complete. So every time a brand new season starts, you'll reset for level 55, your standard level, and you will lose your seasonal rank. Now, however, as I said, your weapons will all remain the same. You're unlocked. They'll be all unlocked at the beginning of that next season. So the player does not have to level up to level 55 again. They will still have the weapons, kill streaks, perks, attachments, all of the basics there itself that you would expect. And let's be honest, I don't think it's a half bad idea. It could have been a lot worse, especially resetting down to level 1, for example, I could guarantee that the game would be dead, you know, in 3 months' time. Certainly, definitely. Now, what I will say is that there's no more permanent tokens anymore. So for all of you that remembered your permanent tokens back in Call of Duty, where you just had to constantly level up and get these permanent tokens to keep them for when you prestige, and that you'll have that item for the next prestige. There will be no more need for that anymore with this season pass. It's just going to be a straight wipe. You'll still have your unlocks from that next season on, which is good. So if you're wondering if there's no prestige, then what is there to rank up? Well, the source does go on to mention you'll of course have your seasonal rank, but mainly for the heavy grinders there'll be at least 80 to 100 level, yes, 80 to 100 levels to grind for weapon XP. Bear in mind, each weapon to its own, very similar to what we've seen in Modern Warfare Beta, which was capped at level 30. Some of you may have played it, but that was capped at level 30.
So unlike players trying to hit max prestige, they're now going to be grinding to get max level on all weapons. Now, as I said, that's going to be a tough one, but nonetheless, it's definitely going to be a good challenge. And the source does go on to mention the information. He also did find other information about the season system. He says that there was data mined information from VG sources regarding the next 5 seasons, which are apparently called Broken Arrow, Cyber Attack, Bio Warfare, Homegrown Terrorism, and Lassity Climate War. Now he does mention that the data mine information, which can't yet be fully confirmed, is fairly strong, but at the moment it's still a leak. He doesn't know exactly just yet, but from the information that's given, he's done his background checks and it does kind of line up pretty well. Now, of course, Infinity Ward at any time can change these seasons around. You know, they can mix them up, but we will have to see once this game is out, you know, whether these season names are legit or not. He also mentions that post Modern Warfare content will be free to play. So with each of these seasons, we'll be receiving free maps. However, we won't just be receiving free maps, we'll also be getting DLC perks, DLC field upgrades, and apparently Infinity Ward have been working on the post launch already, so fingers crossed that we do see regular updates throughout the game, similar to the way we see with Black Ops 4. Now, of course, nobody knows how much Infinity Ward are going to be able to push out new content because they're still working on the game. But definitely, I'd hope to see something, you know, every week or two. But yeah, now the source does go on to mention that Rust will be getting remastered, which of course everyone knows Rust from back from Modern Warfare 2. This is certainly going to bring back a lot of memories for a lot of Call of Duty players in the Modern Warfare days. But not only that, Terminal from Modern Warfare 2. There's also with that shipment from COD 4 will be getting remastered. Now there will be some changes with shipment. I believe the spawns will be changed to be walled off. So there'll be plenty to look forward to. Now I will say the majority of these maps, these remastered maps, will be slightly changed. They won't exactly look the exact same as the originals from these games itself. Also, I have seen a lot of questions being asked about split screen, and I can't confirm split screen will be in Modern Warfare. So for all you wanting to play Spec Ops with your friends, it is included. Now the source does mention that Spec Ops will be open world. Now I'm sure on that meaning as to I'm not sure on that meaning as to yet, but I wouldn't see it as, you know, like a GTA open world or anything like that. I think it'll be more or less that you can play online with your friends around the world, similar to what we've seen before. But I do hope, you know, that I am wrong. Like, I think an open world would be pretty sick. I think you can all agree on that as well. Also, in relation to the Spec Ops and campaign, for anyone that struggles with internet speed, you know, 1 megabyte download speed, I feel is I've had it before. Spec Ops and campaign will be playable offline. So I'm glad to tell you that, because I know for a fact it is a big pain for some users. I see so many comments alone, even with the likes of the Modern Warfare beta that came out, You know, it took them 2 or 3 days to play, to even download the game, and then before, you know, the download was finished, you know, the beta was ended. So I understand they're playing offline. That's a big one there itself, because internet speed around the world, it's not always, you know, guaranteed. Um, it's just the way it is. So the source comes to an end with the information here. Now, what I will say is I will keep you informed on any information in relation to Modern Warfare throughout the pre-launch. Now, what I will say is the PC system requirements are out. This won't apply for the likes of console users, so you won't need to worry. But the likes of the PC players, supposedly it's going to take up to 175 gigabytes of disk allocated space. So disk space. With that being said, that is huge. So for any users that don't have space, I'd certainly look into getting an SSD or hard drive, mainly an SSD, because they're much quicker. But for any that want to look at the PC requirements, I'm just going to give a brief look over. With that being said, if you found this video helpful, informative, whatever the case may be, please leave a like, comment down in the description what you think was best. Let me know what you think on the new system rank, the new season rank system, with the likes of prestige gone. And once again, leave a like, hit that bell icon to keep notified of all my latest posts and creative content, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Have a good day. Peace.